Just going to quickly show you how to maintain the new website under the WordPress administration. So you'll see here we're on the front end of the site, just browsing. The public side really is exactly the same here. So we've got all of our pages as usual. We've got the location finder. We've got the recipes here. They're all available. We've got the About Us and the contact form. All of the details here. So what's really different here is more on the administration side in how to maintain things. Hopefully it's a little bit easier, a little bit more streamlined. It's moved into WordPress, so that should help in terms of continual maintenance in the future too. So I'm going to flip over to the login screen here, and you can get to this login screen by going down to the bottom into the footer. There's a button here that says admin. Once you click on that, it will bring you over to the login screen. So I'm going to log in here. You'll see it brings us to a dashboard, and you'll see quite a few options here. Most of these are not terribly relevant to maintaining the day-to-day of the site. The main areas that we're concerned about is going to be pages, and this is where static content lives. Recipes, of course, this coordinates with the recipes on the front end of the site, and then the posts is all of the content for the retailer or all of the resources and assets that are available after somebody has logged in. And then the stores, of course, is an easy store list. So I'm going to start with the pages here. If we click onto a page, we can easily find whatever page we're looking for. I'll just go ahead and go to the contact page. And you'll see here the content really just kind of falls in line. You've got a pretty simple editor here, Microsoft Word type editor. And you've got also the HTML view if for any reason you want to modify the HTML directly, but you've got just the common view here. You can do things like headings, normal font sizes. You'll see this particular page has a unique contact form attached to it. This special code here drops it in. This comes from a plugin, and that's taking care of that. So beyond the content, you've got some options down here for the page. So you can choose to hide the title, and the only reason you'd want to do this is if the title happens to be embedded in the header image already. So you don't need to be, so it would disable the title so that it's not a redundant representation there. You've got the option to specify a header height. This isn't required, but this will really help in helping the experience be a little bit more streamlined there. So you'll just enter in the pixel height value of the header image. And then to replace the header image is really simple. So I've got one in here already. I can delete this right here. And typically, if you don't have one set, you would see a dialog box or an area that looks like this. You just press Add Image, and you can choose an image that's already on the server. There's a bunch of images here already. Or you can upload an image from your computer as well. So either of those options are available. We're going to go ahead and cancel this out, and we'll go ahead and restore this one back. And that's really it for editing pages. Pretty straightforward. The next thing is we're going to go to stores. This is very similar. You can search for a particular store up here if something is already in the in the system, or you can easily edit the store. So we'll go ahead and edit Save a Lot. And all you've got here is the option to enter the title, and then you can multi-select any of the states that it's available in. So obviously I've got a lot of states selected here, and you can hold down either Command or the Control key if you're on a PC and multi-select as many states as you'd like to select. And then you've got the Update button, or this would be Publish if this is a new article, and that will go ahead and save that. Alright, the next area is going to be recipes. Again, this is very, very similar. You go ahead and edit. You've just simply got a recipe and you've got a title. And you've got an update button here as well. The set featured image is available, but it really doesn't do anything. It's not displaying on these pages, so you can go ahead and ignore that one. And the last area, probably the one that we is probably the most important area, is the post area, and this takes care again of all of the resources that are available after somebody clicks on the retail login. So I'm going to click this here, and this shows me all of the resources that are available. This is kind of the all view, or we can switch over to the templates only. Or we can do the images only as well. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show what it looks like to edit one of these resources. We'll do the toast garlic as an example. So I'm going to go ahead and search for that. The name of that one was called toast_garlic. So we can type in toast. Alright, perfect. So we've got this one right here. And so this is pretty straightforward. You've got the title, of course, and you've got the option to attach a resource to it. So this can be a file. You can select a file from, again, either the media library, or you can upload an existing file. You've also got the option to set the thumbnail, and that's what's called the featured image. That would go into this spot right here. That's going to be this image right here. This ends up as the featured image. So we've got that JPEG right there. You can set that here. You'll also notice that you can specify categories, either images or templates. It can be in both if you'd like it to be, but preferably you would choose one. You've also got the option here to specify the position, so this just simply delineates where on the page it will go, whether at position 1 or position 50 and so on. It will start at the lowest number, so that would be number 1, and then it will work its way up from there. And that's really it. Adding a new resource is almost the same. Again, you'll just drop in a title, attach a file. We'll go ahead and select an existing file. We'll just take this EPS right here, pops in right here, and we'll put this at position 0. Put this under templates, or we'll put this under images for now. To list, refresh this, and see it comes right back up there under test resource. So it's at the top of the images. So, all right, and that should do it. I think that's really it. The other area might be forms that you might want to check out. So any contact inquiries, those will get emailed to you. They also get kept here as well under notifications. I'm sorry, under entries. Let me go back here. Under entries. Any new form submissions will be saved here as well. So for whatever reason they get lost in email, maybe they get picked up by a spam filter or anything, they're always available here to come back to. You have the options of creating new users. Right now we simply have the single retailer user. You could easily create as many more as you want to as well. That's really it. That takes care of administrating the Joseph Campione website. Thanks.